Yeah, setting 4 cards, I feel like you have to set like literally the most mid cards of the universe for this to be bad. And I'm not going to night. I should have held on to it so I can Nightmare Unicorn. Hello everyone, welcome to a new Dr. Vash video where we're going to be playing Rescue Ace. So this deck isn't the best right now. It's planning on gaining more support, but at the moment the deck is kind of just a fun deck. A fun deck I can set 4 cards. I don't think many players, especially on Master Duel, understand how good of a deck it is now, but at the moment this is probably just a heavily slept on deck. And it is going to get more support where it's better, but we're just going to have fun with it now. First deck the first card in the deck is Rescue Ace Hydrant. This card is pretty much the entire deck. It gives all your spell cards extra effects if he's on board, and you can search out any of the Rescue Ace cards. So our goal is to get him on field with hopefully another Rescue Ace monster, and he'll be protected from cannot target him with card effects or attacks. So he's with this card on board, we search every turn and our cards get extra effects. Then we triple copies of Maxi because Maxi is Maxi. And this deck honestly enjoys the extra draws. Then we have Naganaki, whose entire goal is to just summon Hydrant from the deck. So he summons any machine type monster with attack equal to defense. This Hydrant qualifies. Then we have 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring to negate Maxi. 3 copies of Impulse. Impulse does add 1. He can negate an effect monster during either player's turn, and if our opponent activates monster effect, we can essentially summon Hydrant. And then we have Rescue Ace Airlifter. Airlifter lets us add a Rescue Ace spell card for our deck to our hand. It's going to be the field spell every time. But if we have the field spell, then we're going to go into our subpar Rescue Ace spell cards. And also the same effect to tribute himself to summon Hydrant if our opponent activates monster effect. 1 copy of Fire Attacker. If our opponent activates a card that searches, we get to draw 2 cards and discard 1. Then we have 1 copy of Fire Engine. Fire Engine's effect is if a Rescue Ace is no special summon, we can special summon him from our hand. If our opponent special summons a card, we can special summon Hydrant from our hand, deck, or graveyard. Rescue Ace Turbulence, which is pretty much the whole deck. He is the deck. You can banish 2 Rescue Ace cards. Doesn't have to be different names. The only thing that has to be in the graveyard. Spell summon from our hand, and during our main phase, we can set up to 4 Rescue Ace quick play spells and normal traps with different names from our deck. And if another card leaves the field by opponent's card effect, we can destroy 1 card in the field. Triple copies of Performing Pile Pauper Up. This is just we send 3 cards from our hand to the grave to draw 3 cards. If we get Ash Blossom, we get Ash Blossom. We just lose. Let's hope that we don't just instantly lose the Ash Blossom, because it sends 3 cards, up to 3 cards for effect. So if it gets Ash, we just lose 3 cards. Then we have Rescue Ace HQ, which is our card that enables us to recycle our monsters and spells and traps, so we can reset them with this guy, resummon them with the other cards. Honestly, the field spell is pretty busted. You can't really ask for much more. 2 copies of Called By for Maxi, 1 copy of Cross-Eye for Maxi, 2 copies of Rescue, which is always treated as a Rescue Ace card. You can target 1 card in our opponent's graveyard, or 1 card in either player's graveyard if Rescue Ace Hydrant's on board. Summon to our side of the field, but if we don't, we have to target a Rescue Ace in our grave. 3 copies of Alert, which is our card that searches if Rescue Ace Hydrant's on the field. If it's not, we can only add from graveyard to our hand. Triple copies of Infinite Impermanence. 1 copy of Contain. So Contain targets 1 effect monster, and it cannot attack, and it's special negated. And if Hydrant's on board, they just can't use it for anything. And we have Extinguish, which destroys a card, and if Hydrant is on the field, our opponent cannot activate cards of that destroyed monster with that name, so we can destroy something and remove it permanently for the rest of the turn. Then we have one copy of Reinforce, which makes our cards beefy and unaffected by monster effects, and protects it from being destroyed from battle. A lot of positives from this, but we don't want to draw any of our traps. Our spell cards we can kind of want to draw. We want to draw Alert, mostly with Hydrant on board. And then our extra deck is just Linkuriboh, because Hydrant, Solomon All Mirage, because Hydrant, and maybe Gizmek. And pretty much you can customize the extra deck to whatever you want. I have it more towards Nightmare, so we have Cerberus, Phoenix, 2 Sunlight Wolves, 1 copy of IP Masquerena, Dark, because Dark is a must-use attribute, triple copies of Pit Knight early, because it's a fire type monster. We can negate effects if our opponent doesn't chain onto it, which I've learned the hard way. 1 copy of Nightmare Unicorn, Decode Talker, Heat Soul, because we can. 1 copy of Access Code Talker, and Underworld Goddess for those moments we can't get over stuff. Probably some games. Don't go first, you're last. I'm going to go back and... yeah, this isn't the best thing in the universe. No, we're not going to maxi. I just changed my settings around. Yep. Come on, let's activate something. He has like a Fet Veiler or something dumb. Okay, what can I even do at this point? What can I even do? Let's add this to our hand. Hopefully my opponent is playing card 1 with the ground. Always put Infinite Imperm in the middle column in these. I know my chain is on, but I don't really want it to be on at the moment. Oh my god, it's this stupid deck. We're going to actually contain you. First we're going to do this. Don't misplay here. And then I'm going to contain you. I feel like contain is the play. Oh, I can just summon this guy straight from the deck? I guess I have to summon that guy straight from the deck. We're actually going to go into Fire Attack. Just because I want to get some draws. But I do want to set 4. Or I can just add whoever I'm missing to my hand. I wonder why he didn't activate his pot. Pot of Extravagance. That doesn't make any sense. There's really no reason to not activate Pot of Extravagance. Gosh dang it. Get all around my my Imperm. Yeah, activate Welcome Labyrinth. I'm going to chain Maxi. I'm pretty sure the other card that he set was Big Welcome. Good choice. Okay, that's a top deck right there. You get Turbulence. I can just negate her effect. And she's the one that can be targeted. What's your effect? Yeah, you can go ahead and draw. I don't really care. I get to draw 2 and discard 1 if you do that. We just top deck Ash Blossom. with Turbulence. Yeah, big welcome. And I should have activated Imperm first. I am so dumb. Yeah, I'm about to lose because of this. I guess he could have just changed Imperm. Let's do this onto you. I can clear out her board out, or their board at least. Don't really care about the graveyard control. Even though that is the top deck of the century. Yeah, I'm just going to run over this guy's field. He's just giving me too many cards right now. Activate Turbulence. Okay, so we're gonna go Reinforce. Don't know why I put that in the Imperm column. Alert. And Rescue. I actually have no clue how that works. Give me your Medora, please. Oh yeah, I won the coin toss. Oh, I didn't even know this was the one that adds a spell card. And I'm going to negate your Ash Blossom. Act the field spell. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. IP into the big guy. I want something to his own. Let's do it. Yeah, setting 4 cards. I feel like you have to set like literally the most mid cards of the universe for this to be bad. And I'm not going to I should have held on to it so I can Nightmare Unicorn. Of course they have IP, or not IP, but you know what I'm trying to say. Of course they have Harpy's Feather Duster. What a true legend. Only true legends have Harpy's Feather Duster. I mean, I could just reset the trap. Reset a trap. Oh no! Don't click that. Okay, I'm just being outplayed here. That's what I'm starting to understand. I'm being outplayed. Oh no, it's Dragon Maids. On the bright side, I'm stronger than whatever you can summon. But not so bright side, he can just get rid of it with... Oh, he can return it to my hand. Please, actually. Getting on Dragon Maid card from your deck to the grave. There's no point in resetting my spells. Alright, 1. Like, why is he battling? Oh yeah, they could swap. Yeah, I'm not IP Masquerena, man. Do whatever you want to her. She was there because I had to, not because I wanted to. Is his summon once per turn? Yeah, his summon is once per turn. Mostly because we can. Alright, one card, graveyard. And we're going to pray that we get... I just really want him to just overreact to what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, we top decked it. Fire engine. Activate Hydrant's effect. So for this, if you activate something to negate. Go for our additional normal summon. This effect's not once, not a hard once per turn. Oh, he's cooked. I don't even know why I'm playing around. I'm not even playing around at this point. Bring it back to my hand. Do it. Yeah, my opponent has no clue what he's doing. I'm just gonna pop this card and negate it. Yeah, he's cooked. I have two spells engraved, so even if he returns back my turbulence, it literally doesn't matter. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to target if I was him. Yeah, this has to be alert. Going at you. If he activates an effect, I can summon from deck, and if he special summons a card, I need to summon from deck. Impulse. I have no clue what my opponent's doing over there. He's probably in the corner dabbing his tears away because I'm about to negate his card and prevent it from being used for anything. I can just shuffle it back, so I'm not very concerned about it. Entire destroy it. Let's do contain. Because Hydrant can search for anything, and since he's summoning a card, I'm just going to summon whenever he banishes. I just want to be Hydrant at this rate. Maybe this guy. Oh, he summoned a warrior? Oh yeah, he has no clue what he's playing up against. Gonna add HQ to our hand just in case they remove it. I just went out of my deck. But yeah, this is an L. He can't link with this because contain prevents him from linking if I control Hydrant, and he also can't fuse with it either. So he's pretty much just in a terrible position. He just has one of my cards. Negated. You can't return her. She's negated. Let's use Extinguish, target one effect. And force you. Because all the cards we're activating, we can just reset. Bro, you're just being outplayed here, son. You're being outplayed. Your cards do nothing against. Get that hospitality out of here. Turn this off. Literally could do nothing. And he lost due to time limit. Crazy. Well, as you can see, this deck is very powerful. It just needs some extra support, which hopefully I know the cards that are coming out in the future will help the deck out, and I do hope that it does make this deck from rogue into top tier, because I have a lot of fun with this deck. Honestly, setting 4 cards is busted, and just the amount of control and recyclability in the deck is pretty unparalleled. The fact that you can play 4 cards and reset them every turn as long as the field spell is up, not many decks can do that. So thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.